Well, choose your partner carefully. That's some classes that are coming up with Allen County Children's Services. And to tell us more today, she is the Executive Director of Allen County Children's Services, Sarah Newland. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this might seem like a no-brainer, you know, choose your partner carefully, but you run across situations, right, where the mothers or fathers pick the wrong partner and they hurt the kids.
Yes, so 1 out of every 7 children is abused or neglected during their childhood. And oftentimes that is the parent, but when it's not the parent, it typically is that significant other. So this class that we offer, the Choose Your Partner Carefully, we've offered for the last 15 years, but we did take a little break from it, so we are relaunching it, and that's what we really wanted to get the word out today.
All right. I assume you found the need to relaunch it. I mean, is it successful if people go through the program?
We see that some of that is just education. You know, for that parent to, part of what we teach is background checks, how to do those background checks. What information should you know before you allow someone to meet your children, let alone care for your children. And then also we see people oftentimes move that person in very quickly without really knowing them. So a lot of it's education. There's a component of domestic violence and the impact domestic violence in your relationship could have on your children. And then also linkage to different resources in the community. So if you are in this situation and you are trying to make those changes, it's hard to do it by yourself. So
Sure.
we do a lot of information just on the community resources available for parents to, you know, whether it's if they're a victim of domestic violence, getting them linked to the right services, or how to choose an appropriate caregiver who can help you with that.
It's probably the good thing in our community. We have resources where you can get help. You don't have to stay in that situation.
We do. We have lots of wonderful agencies in our community, and it's really just, you know, some people are afraid of getting that help. So being that support to them, that our agency is there to help support your family, and there's other agencies that we rely on to help as well.
Okay, so if someone says, I want to take a class, when do they start? How do you get involved in things like that?
So we are offering that class the first Thursday of every month. You can register on our website, allencsb.com. It's a 1-day course from 9 to 4 with an hour lunch, and it's free of charge. And, you know, oftentimes we're making those referrals because we've been involved with the family and we feel they would benefit from that class, because typically something has happened. However, we also want it to be preventative. So we want people not involved with our agency that just want that education to also sign up for that class.
Because like a family member who thinks maybe, you know, their loved one's involved in that, could they take it and learn more to be able to how to help them?
Sure. Yep, that's definitely an option.
All right, very good. All right, so it's a serious subject and you guys are here to help with these classes, so no judgment zone. I think people might think they're being judged too.
No, our facilitators, it's not, you know, your caseworker that's teaching the class, it's separate facilitators. They don't know about your situation. So they're really there to provide you with the information. Hopefully it does spark some conversation, and maybe your experience can be shared with the group, but that's not required. So it's really to be there to bring some conversation to light, to know that you're not the only one that may need some assistance on this, and hopefully you'll gain some information and make better choices moving forward.
All right, let's talk about foster parents, because you guys need foster parents.
Yes.
You have some great ones already, but you need more. So there's an opportunity, and it's a different venue than what you guys have tried before. Tell us more.
Yeah, so it's just, we wanted to make sure that, because it is tomorrow, we're doing our first virtual foster parent event. We typically like to do them out in the community, but we also realize now it's very easy to pop on a virtual link. You might have your children with you. You may, you know, be able to take a break from work or whatever you're doing. So we thought this might be an easier option to get the word out that, you know, if you have questions, we'll be able to answer those questions. You just pop on the link. You can find it on our website. And we hope, you know, anyone interested can you know, we'll have our staff available to answer those questions.
Yeah, so it's kind of learn more, and if you really think you're interested in being a foster parent, then you can go from there.
Yeah,
right?
this is step one in what could lead towards that.
All right, so again, that is tomorrow, 5:30 to 6:30. Just making it as easy as possible for people, right? Yeah, think about being a foster parent. Sarah, thanks for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.